73 here. Um, for some people, the holidays is still hanging on. Some people is moving on forward, but I will advise one thing. Um, Practice your preps. No matter what, practice your preps. So I kind of am doing a twofer because I'm still on the 50 by 50. Okay, so practice everything you got. This don't mean stop just because it's getting cold, because we're going to do a cold camp in February, so you might as well practice again now, okay? So everything that I have here is going to be in the description box below. So if you wonder any of the gear that I'm using is down there, click on the link, it'll take you straight to it. So I want to say good morning. Welcome to the Greenhouse Cafe. Yes, it's the morning, so it's the cafe. So this is what I want to reiterate with you guys. This is a perfect time to be practicing your preps when you really need to. Because some of us just celebrating the holidays, even if you're not celebrating that holiday, but you are celebrating gathering with family while you have the time. This is the time that you probably need to start working on some of that sweet potato pie, some of that ham and turkey or whatever it is y'all eat. Man, don't just sit around all winter and get all old and rusty and stuff like that. Get out here and practice your preps. Now, today, what I'm going to be doing, well, let me do this. Let me get this started too. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I wanted to touch on something. I wanted to touch on, let me get out this sunlight. That'll help a little bit. I wanted to touch on when we went to camp, we went to survival camp, and I did realize something that if you're not there in person, you'll never realize it. That is, all of us are not built the same. All of us do not have the exact same health conditions. We all are not the same age. So when an emergency happens, the emergency does not care how old you are. The emergency does not care, if you're overweight. The emergency doesn't care if you're underweight. The emergency doesn't care if you can or you cannot carry your load. The emergency happens and you got to pick up and go. So what I learned during survival camp in Myrtle Beach, we still need to make situations for our elderly. We need to make better situations and start thinking about our handicapped and those with disabilities. So I'm going to show you something, okay? This is what I picked up. I've been had this forever, but I used this just for going camping and stuff, but I thought about it like this would be perfect for the people that you can't carry this backpack. You can't carry 50 pounds or 45 pounds, even though I don't care what nobody say, you need your supplies, okay? You need your supplies. The more supplies you got, the better chance it is you're going to have of survival. So, even if it's just food. So, I got a fold-up wagon. A normal fold-up beach wagon is in the description box below. This folds up. It's only like 15 to 20 pounds, but it folds up, and that can go on your back too. So I put one in the description box so you can go straight to the one that I have right here. It carries 225 pounds, and it's ready to rock. So I have my other bug out bag here, and I have the one on my back. So two reasons I'm doing that. One, I can carry more equipment. I have my solar generator in there as well. Um, I got my solar generator in there as well. So what that does is now I can actually carry my power without carrying my power on my back. Okay? So we got to start thinking about the disabled, the handicapped, the elderly, health conditions. Some people are on oxygen. They could carry that oxygen tank in this cart or extra oxygen. I know, some people like, oh, forget them. No, no, we can't do that. So this is for senior citizens, the disabled. I'm also doing this because what if you have somebody in a wheelchair? Now they can carry a little on their chair to a point, but what if you need to carry a pack for somebody else? Not just the elderly, not just the handicapped, but what if you have to carry more for your babies? What if you have to carry your babies? You got your pack on your back. Your babies can be in this cart. We got to think outside the box. And even me now, even me, I had to start thinking a little bit more about everybody, not just me. I can carry 50 pounds on my back for 10 miles. That don't mean everybody can do that. And everybody, the last time I did this hike, they was like, well, that's crazy. I can't do that. So I had to start thinking, especially after I went to camp. I had to use my head. So we're going to go ahead and knock these miles out. And I'm going to actually stop for a break. I'm going to take y'all with me. I'm going to stop for a break and I'm going to show you how easy it fold up, okay? So we're going to get right into that right now. Well, we don't got to take that off right now. I just bring y'all here with me. Everybody good with that? So this is it. They give you a better idea of what I'm doing here. Okay, so I have my tent, I have my sleeping bag, I got all of my gear, all of it, times 2. So imagine that that's Lady Led's bag, and she's injured or hurt. I got her bag right there, and it takes nothing to pull this wagon. It takes no energy. So even going up hills, going down hills, it takes no energy. So, of course, you can't get away from the laws of physics, but for the most part, get this up and ready to go. Y'all ready? If you have any questions, let me know. Now, as y'all see, of course, I'm like everybody else. I have my share to eat too. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I have my share to eat too. Family gathering. And it's like, nope, I'm not about to sit here pooting and stanking and, letting this weight stay on me. I'm on a mission. And if I just sit around and let that take over, then I'm already doomed. I'm not doing that no more. It's going the wrong direction. So, good morning. I think that's Cassandra, if I can see that properly. So what we doing, if you just now coming in the room, I'm showing you how the disabled, the elderly, those with health conditions, you can bug out too. Everybody is wondering, how can you do it too? This thing is light as a feather. When I take my bags out of it, I'm gonna show you, okay? I got my measuring. I'm measuring how far I'm going. Now, here's another thing too. In your bug out, make sure you got enough clothing. So I got extra hats, extra gloves, extra pants, and an extra jacket just in this wagon alone. Okay? Right, somebody said anyone can become disabled in an instant. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So, I urge you, do the best you can do. I got my water around my waist. I got water in my bag. Of course, I won't need that much, but I'm practicing. What is this? I think it's like, so if y'all down with me, I'm going to try to stay on camera. I don't want to be on it super long. but I'm gonna try to do that first 2.5 miles, and then I'm gonna turn around and bring it on back. Now here's the funny part. Everybody say, they say, Led, how did you get there where you at? And when you get to a certain destination, who's coming to pick you up? That's what was said on the last video. Jesus. You got to do this yourself. Look, it's no reason to lie to anyone. Look at this hill. I'm gonna show you how this hill look. This the one when I first started before. You can't tell. Can you see that grade? So I'm gonna take it easy up that. But it's no need to lie to anybody. Me practicing how and lying about it, how can that help you? See, I understand some people was on here doing this for views, but at the same time, and I'm not gonna say there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, if you lying about it, you just hurting yourself. You ain't even hurting other people, because the other people can accomplish the task. Just hurting yourself. So, as you see the wagon, I'm just pulling it uphill. Now, if I was carrying that on my back, it'd be a problem. Ooh, this one is steep. Got any questions, y'all? Get my breathing on. Say, everybody should be practicing their preps. You taking notes? Good. Good. So what I'm doing, for everybody wondering, I'm practicing. Just because it's dinner time, turkey day, that don't mean don't just stop practicing. Let me show you this. There you go. Look at that. When I get to the top of that, I'll be all right. Wait till that sun moves. And I'm gonna show you. That's where we came from. Family. Don't let this big old fat man show you up. If I can do it, anybody can do it. See this? This that part that always get me. Because it's like right at the top of the mountain. Good night. Look at this.
Goal achieved. 0.5 miles.
Okay. What? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we still on. All right, 0.5, staying alive. Okay. I had it set for a half a mile for some reason. But that's a half a mile so far I've been talking to y'all. But I'm showing you guys this wagon, that's everything. Imagine, hold on. There we go. Imagine I'm carrying somebody else's gear in my wagon. I'm carrying my gear on my back. I got a compass around my neck. I got a compass. Listen, I have everything. Ain't no need of me even going down the list. So, if you have not been practicing because you thought this was a momentary thing we do, you need to tighten up. Now, I've been chilling for a minute with all the traveling, but for the most part, we need to stay on top of this. But this is a way so all of my disabled friends, my elderly friends, friends with some kind of health situation, you can carry stuff too, okay? Don't say you can't, because I'm showing you right now you can. And listen, look, it don't take no energy to pull this wagon. The load, that's about 70 pounds in there right now. That's my bag and other equipment. And it's doing itself. All it's really doing is following me. Let me see. There are wagon carts covered. Yeah, if you wanted to go through all of that, you can do whatever you want. I'm trying to keep it simple. So this is it. Let me see. See, I got a wagon I keep with me in the car. Yeah. How you doing, Grammy midwife? Everybody, whether your weather is rough or not, you need to get out and walk some of that ham, turkey, dressing, because guess what? You're just gonna do it again next month, and then you're gonna do it again the month after that. While you making your resolution, you're gonna be drinking some brew. So the least we can do is exercise and practice. And I said, you know, making a recording of it, it just don't hit right. Because I can edit it and make it look like I walk 40 miles. Nah. Or I can edit it and I didn't even go a quarter of a mile, just show you different sceneries, take about 10 steps in different scenery and make me look like a world triathlon. Nah. I said, you know what? I'm showing you this for a reason. If I'm live and I'm showing you live, maybe, just maybe, you will say, damn, if Big Leg can do it, I know I can. He ain't lying. He live and direct. No edits, no cuts, No nothing. Now, I said this at camp, survival camp. Don't let people's outer appearance fool you. You might see somebody big and think that they just fat, but they might have a health condition. They might have a bad situation going on, some thyroid problem that they can't control. But they refuse to have surgery because they don't want nobody cutting into them. But in everything everybody have problem with, first thing they want to do is go have a man cut into their body off of some stuff that he said. So I'm not doing that. Surgery is always the last thing for me. If I can fix it myself, most of our situations we can fix ourselves by doing exactly what I'm showing you right now. And what go in your mouth. So I'm doing this also. Ooh, look at this. Hold on. We down to the pinnacle. Down by the pond now. So we doing all right. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something else, y'all. Here's another part that I don't care if you believe it or not, the truth is the truth, okay? We're having an economic crisis right now that you can't make up. This is an economic crisis that we cannot begin to make up. And for some reason, everybody think it's okay. Because the day is beautiful like this. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Carrying your pack. Beautiful day. It's cold. It's about 43 degrees. But think about that. Everybody is thinking everything is all right, but it ain't. People is losing their jobs. Now, y'all hearing about that? People losing their jobs by the hundreds of thousands. These people ain't got nowhere to go. These people are trying to figure out, listen, oh, it's jobs out there. It's jobs. But you ain't gonna pay for your new camper, your motor home, your RV, your boat, your motorcycle, all the other fancy stuff, that addition you added onto your house. You ain't gonna, your kids' college tuition, you can't afford that working at Walmart. And right now, working at Walmart ain't the safest place to be working anyway, as we can see in the news. It's safe to shop in there. Now it's unsafe to shop in there. Now it's unsafe to just work there. That place is a cesspool. It's a cesspool. But see, we stuck going to them places because them big old corporations drowned out all the mom and pop shops where you could just go in there. Yeah, things were a little bit more expensive, but this man trying to feed his family. These big corporations took that and said, well, I'm gonna make your can of beans 25 cents, not $2.25. And we all like dummies, like sheep, was like, oh yeah, 25 cents for the exact same can of beans? That's right. Now look, that mom and pop shop been open for generations. And they never let the neighborhood down. Yeah, the prices was a little rough, but that shopkeep always took care of everybody, and they knew everybody's name and face. They knew their families. But now these big corporations leaving us all, every Walmart out here is like the ghetto. Every one of them is tore up. You don't feel safe walking in one no more. You come into a Walmart, I see ladies grabbing their purses closer to them, pulling your kids tighter to you, because it's gross. The man made his $40 billion or whatever it is, $100 trillion. Now he said, okay, I got my money. F y'all, F these stores, F the customers. So now ain't no food on the shelf. Now they laying off all the workers that the workers left the mom and pop shops to go work for the big company. Look where we at. And everybody don't think it's a problem. I'm telling you, that burn my doggone bread when somebody be like, what is we prepping for? How long do you think it's gonna take before it hits us? Man, that's like saying, I ain't even gonna use that analogy because it's too gruesome. Okay, we getting to our spot, and I'm gonna show y'all how this wagon folds up and unfolds, and we just gonna keep it moving. Okay, after that, come right over here. I'm gonna give you a better shot of it right here. Y'all see that? Okay.
Exercise ring closed.
Okay. So, we all need to be practicing this stuff because it's not over. We ain't finished. This is just the beginning. The beginning of horrible stuff always look good. Every scary movie starts out with kids, teenagers on spring break going to the campsite to camp and make out a little bit, have a couple of drinks, you know, with their boyfriends and girlfriends. Every scary movie start out like that. There's a reason for that. Because if you just cut the TV on and then you start seeing the slashing, ugh, what the heck? That's unbelievable to you, right? That's unbelievable. But if you started out nice, innocent, fun, everything looks okay, you get to the pond, you get to the lake, and the lake is beautiful, the water is clear, you think everything is okay. Next thing you know, eat. So I'm gonna show you this real quick, okay? I'm gonna pull some of this stuff out. If you got any questions, let me know, okay? Here's my pack. And I got extra gloves, towels, and everything in here. All you do, family, let me see. All you do, take this piece out, literally, fold it up. Unzip these two pieces. Pour this in. And this is it. This is all. This one little thing, you could literally strap this to your back if you needed to. And it's about 15, 20 pounds. This is all to it. You ready to go? You just go ahead, push that center down. Take your little floorboard, put that back in there, push that down, and you load up your kids or you load up your gear. Tent, generator, put my extra hat and gloves back in this pouch. Camera gear, and I'm off to the races. Do I have any questions? It don't get no simpler than that. Do I have any questions? Okay, so no questions. I'm gonna get back on the trail, okay? Let me see. So, this all too, oh, I left one thing out. This folds down too. That slides down, and so it's not just sticking up like that. Did you see that? You lock that in place. That's it. So let's get back on the trail. We got some more work to do. It's over. It's over with. Look, I'm pulling this with 2 fingers. Oh, I forgot one other thing too. I heard my wife in my head. Heard my wife in my head. Okay, baby, I'm drinking water. And you gotta have your weapons on you too. You don't know who you're gonna see in the woods. I'm off balance. All right. I always have a problem getting this one bottle in here, and that's always the first one I grab. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's finish this up. Can't nobody, if somebody come out of the woods, listen to me. If somebody come out of the woods on me right now, that's gonna take up my whole day. Why would that take up my whole day if somebody jump out the woods on me right now? Because I'm gonna have to be the only one standing there telling the police how it all happened. I'm gonna have to explain why did I use the rounds that I had. I'm gonna have to explain why do I have so many of these weapons on me. I'm gonna have to explain, I'm gonna be doing paperwork forever. So I'm not worried about people jumping out the woods on me. And if you were smart, you would do the same. So you don't just be out here all willy-nilly. You just don't. You pay attention and you arm yourself, you protect yourself. Because I'm telling you, these days, everybody wants you. Everybody want what you got. Look at how dumb the crimes are now. Man, y'all better protect yourself. And today, I'm doing this for my elderly folks, my older generation, people with health conditions, people that's disabled. We gotta do everything we can to protect ourselves. Because as we see, ain't nobody coming to help us. Practice ourselves. And if it have to be a last-ditch effort, then so be it. But for the most part, we on our own. And a lot of people don't understand that. I think I might have to lose one of these jackets. It's getting a little warm. Say, I missed that. Somebody said something, feel like empty-handed. So everybody, somebody just said, get your gear now. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they don't have as much. They don't have as much stuff in the stores no more. So some of the stuff that y'all be like, Led, where did you get that from? They ain't shipping that back into the U.S. That don't even hardly exist no more. Oh, don't leave empty-handed. Never. Like I got a couple right now. And don't think, you know? So this is how this go. Hold tight, hold tight. How y'all doing this morning? I'm making it. And that exercise on, you know. Trying. So yeah. Okay. Now, another one I'm telling you. Don't let a pretty face trick you either. Belle Biv DeVoe. Belle Biv DeVoe said it. We can easily be swindled by a pretty face, an unsuspecting, kind-hearted person. That's how they get in there. Thank you, Precious SoCal Gardener. I think that's you, yeah. Thank you for that, my sister. Always keep your eyes peeled. Everybody always looking for, how many, oh yeah. Everybody always looking for the big bruiser with the scars on his face and the muscles and the scary grill and the missing teeth. They always looking for that dude. The hoodie, they always looking for that dude to be the one that's gonna harm you. He might, but the dude in the tie definitely will. So, you keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. All that grinning and stretching skin over your teeth crap at me means nothing. I don't trust nobody. No, period. So, this economy is crumbling like a cracker in chowder. And we sitting here spending all this money on excess food around the table that we ain't even gonna eat. Half of your holiday meals is gonna go to your dogs. See them right there? Half of your holiday meal gonna go to your dogs or outside to your chickens. Everybody going, I ain't eating Annabelle's sweet potato pie. You know she got all them dogs in there, ain't? They be all licking all around the bowl, jumping all on the countertop. So as soon as they get home, they feed that food to their dogs. Okay, we just hit a mile.
Pace, 23 minutes, 11 seconds.
We just hit a mile. Okay. So we got a ways to go. And we're gonna turn around and go back and do it again. Please, family, if you don't know what we're doing here today, all right. What's up, man? Man, I'm good, man. Okay. See that? Keep your eyes all around you. Imagine, I'm in a controlled setting. I'm in a controlled setting. How many miles am I going? I did what was it last time? 2.8 something miles, so little over 2 miles. So what I'm gonna do is double back and I'm gonna go, so that'll be a little over 5 miles. Thank you, KA. I can't read y'all what y'all saying, but thank you. Thank you for that. I know everybody's sitting around the house thinking that you can't do this, right? Just telling you. If old Big Leg can do it, what some of y'all call me, old Uncle Leg. If old Uncle Leg can do it, you have no excuses. You know, I got health problems. I'm overweight. Period. Flat feet. I could go on. So, what's your excuse? You know something, this morning, I was like, I'm about to chill on drinking so much coffee. I love my coffee. But you can't be drinking coffee and doing this first. I drink coffee when I get home. Something. That coffee had your heart racing. Be done blowed out your chest. Right? So I'm showing you right now. Drink you some water. Soon as you wake up. Soon as I woke up this morning. Before I went to bed last night. I killed some water. Half gallon of water. Woke up. Finished the rest of the gallon. Start while I was getting dressed. While I was getting my gear together. Lady lay asleep. I didn't want to bother her because she had a late night. But next time, she gonna come with me. She gonna come with me. That's my little pretty little health coach. But don't let that happen either. Don't have people, don't be waiting on people. Thank you, Defane, I think it was. Thank you for that. We can all do this. Don't be waiting on health coaches, people that's supposed to go walking with you because y'all made a pact to lose weight and get healthier together. Nah, you don't wait on nobody. Look, God woke you up this morning. He breathed breath into your lungs. Woke you up. He might not have woke your friends up. He woke you up. So if you need a health coach, you need a exercise partner, while you walking, say some hymns, sing some hymns, pray, do some thinking, whatever you gotta do, but God is your real health coach. That's your real exercise partner. Because see, sometimes your fleshly exercise partner gonna let you down. Or they might have had a rough night, like my wife. She had to stay in. I can't depend on that. I can't wait on somebody else to get me healthy. We need to stop that crap. You know what we do? We'll say, oh, I can't wait. Because my Peloton bike is coming in the mail. It'll be here next week. It'll be here by Friday. Oh, I ordered some weights on Amazon. And they'll be here anytime now. So as soon as my weights come, I'm gonna start working out. As soon as one of these fandangled little exercise kits come, I'm gonna start my workout. Next thing you know, it come, it sit on the porch in the rain for about 3 days because it's so heavy you don't want to bring it in. Shit. You have no intentions on using that stuff. Most people don't. You waiting on something, waiting. Until your Peloton come, until your exercise equipment come, until your weights come, go ahead and just start walking. It's free. Ain't gonna cost you nothing but a little bit of sweat. And I can feel all the sweat up on my bald head right now. Here's another one for you. Exercising right now, that's gonna keep that mess out of your system by keeping your immune system strong and healthy. part of the reason we ends up getting that mess. I don't care who made it, how it came about, but it's real. And we can catch it. But one of the strongest defenses against it is a good immune system. But if we sitting around eating cherry pies and beef jerky sticks while we watch the game and some nachos, we ain't gonna accomplish too much. Okay, here come a scary hill. Okay, we're gonna go back around. We're gonna try to knock this out. We're gonna cut. No, we ain't gonna cut. We're going uphill, y'all see this? Any questions? We going back around. We ain't going home yet. Whew. That hill is a beast. Don't forget to breathe. We doing it again, y'all. We're going a little farther than last time. So, by now, we should be about, I'm waiting on my watch to tell me, about a mile and a half, something like that. But right now, again, let me remind you, this is for my elderly, my disabled friends. This is for you. When we was at survival camp in Myrtle Beach, I saw a lot of different situations. I saw health conditions, people on oxygen, people that had a little age on them, couldn't move as swift as everybody else. People that couldn't carry much. So I'm looking at them. If you go back and watch that video, I'm looking at them while I'm running up and down the trail. I'm racing back and forth. And I'm looking at everybody like, the reason I'm racing back and forth, because some people is behind, you know, because of their situation. We can't do that. We can't lead them. We can't lead them people behind. But what we need to start thinking on is alternatives, how we can help our elderly, help our sick. Listen, this wagon, just because you okay now, somebody said you can get injured in an instant. Just because you okay now, don't mean while you out on the trail, you gonna be okay, right? You might be on the trail, get attacked by a dog, wolf, cat, bat, bear, whatever. Maybe you came out of it, but you gonna get injured. Okay. Say you break your leg climbing. You twist your ankle climbing. That's more common. Say you mess around, twist your ankle. What you gonna do? You got this 40, 50-pound pack on your back, a twisted ankle that look like a damn chest of Cheetos. What you gonna do? You gotta come up with something else. And as a group, I wouldn't hang out with no group to say, well, that's it for them. Here, I give you a gun with 2 bullets in it. Good luck. No, we're gonna have to pick up some of this gear out this wagon or put you and your gear in this wagon and take turns pulling you along. We can't leave nobody behind. You know why I say that? There's so many evil people out here. These days, it seems like it's more evil people than kind people. So if you're trying to do everything by yourself, look at Walking Dead. All they want to do is have somewhere to sleep, something to eat, and some fresh water. They run into evil every single episode, every day. That's because what that show is telling us, it's really that way. Look at people out here in the world right now. If they could take advantage of you, even though they don't have to, if they could, they're gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you what most people's thought pattern is. It ain't whether they want to take advantage of you. They're more worried about the consequences of taking advantage of you. Nobody want to go to jail. Nobody want to go to prison. But if the consequences was gone, saying this is a time of unrest, we're going to stop and get some more water. Same spot we was at. Look, we back here again. Okay. I'm feeling good. Feeling good, family. So, if people could take advantage of you, they definitely would. They just scared of the consequences. See? So if the boot hit the poop and turn around and the consequences is erases and it's every man for himself, everybody gonna turn to that dark side of theyself. Like, look, you got it, I want it, and I'm gonna get it. That's how it's gonna be. It's like that now. Everybody looking like this. Soon as the police leave, everybody go to cutting up. They go to cutting up, right? All right, let's finish this. So, I'm not waiting on people to worry about the consequences. I'm gonna do what I was put here to do. And that's maintain. Keep God in my spirit and my heart. And stay strong. See that? Now we done walked almost 2 miles so far. We done walked almost 2 miles. This cart is nothing. I'm forgetting that I even got it. Okay, let's keep it going. Remember, that's my 50-pound bag, so I got about 70 pounds in this wagon. And I got 40 pounds on my back. 40 pounds here. That bag right there is 50 with all the gear in there. So, this is what we have to do. If you ain't familiar, every now and then, see how I stop? I stop and take a little break before you have to stop and take a break. You don't want to be all out of breath. Don't wait till you get there. Don't wait till you get to that point. Your heart beating out your chest. Don't wait till you get to that point. Okay? You stop because you know you grown. You like, look, I better stop. I better drink some water. I know how much I'm sweating under these clothes. So all the time my brain is thinking about how many ounces of sweat is that running down my leg, you know? How many ounces of sweat is that rolling down my back? Well, you need to put that back in your body. Okay? We're gonna keep it moving. And then what I'm gonna do, when we get to the end of the trail, I'ma stop, I'ma sign off, and then we're gonna come back and I'ma answer any questions y'all got. Okay, because I don't wanna do it on here, not on this one. This video is long enough. Oh, we ain't even, I done did all that and it's been less than an hour? Okay. Hell, that make me want to speed up. 54 minutes, shh, we moving. Okay. Okay. With all the stopping and going, we doing all right. We doing all right, family. See, Don't wait on me to motivate nobody. Don't wait on me. He woke you up this morning. The Father woke you up. That should be motivation enough to get off our butts and go get some gear. You know what else too? People were saying earlier this year, yeah, that's all good, lad. I would buy that, but I'm gonna wait till Black Friday. I'm gonna wait till Black Friday to get myself together. What did I tell you about earlier? Waiting on your exercise friend. I like this bridge. Waiting on your friend, your exercise buddy, right? God woke you up this morning. That means maybe this is your second chance. We don't look at it like that. We think you're supposed to wake up, right? That's supposed to be in the rules. No, it's not. No, it's not. Every day you wake up, you should treat it like it's a second chance. You know how sometimes you almost get hit by a car? Or you almost get in an accident? What it do? You start thinking to yourself, I better slow down, right? Or let me get out of this lane. Or let me get off this side of town. That's when you wake up, you should have that same mindset. Because in your head, you know that was God giving you a warning and a second chance to fix this stupid situation you in. So when you wake up, that's your second chance. That's you almost getting hit by a car. Because you know yesterday was rough. You know last week was ugly. You know your bank account is dry.
Pace, 18 minutes, 47 seconds.
Okay, we at that 2 mile mark. Okay, we did that. Or is it 3? I didn't hear her. But you better treat your everyday like that's your second chance. Stop waiting on Black Friday sales. And I'm sure you went out, you've been waiting all year to get a solar generator, waiting to get your tent, waiting to get a sleeping bag, and all the other gear that you need. You just been waiting. Ooh, Black Friday is in 7 months. Black Friday is in 9 months. Black Friday come, ain't nothing in them. Ain't nothing in the stores, and ain't nothing online. They say it's the Black Friday sale, but you know as well as I know, that's the same damn price it was last week. Or they'll cut the price, like slashed 25% off, but the shipping is 25%. Make it the same price. And we go for that dodo bird technique every year. So all you doing is holding up God's plan for a man-made scam. A man-made scam. And call it a sale. You need to get what you need to get while you can get it. Period. Right now, if you don't have the basic essentials, you might be in some trouble. True story. Say the price is slashed after it's, oh, I gotta read that one. Hey, whole new perspective. Oh, right, the price is slashed after the price is raised, right. They'll up the price slowly over the year just for it to get to Black Friday, take it back to its original price, and you think you done did something. You bragging on being scammed. So all I'm saying is my elderly folks, young folks, healthy folks, disabled folks, disabilities, handicaps, we all need to start figuring out something for ourselves. I know it's hard, but you can do something. We can all think of something. I promise you we can. And I'm gonna tell you, for the most part, we could be thinking, oh, I had to see what this dude was doing. Okay. For the most part, we could be thinking on how to team up with somebody or something, but it's no excuses. Listen, the bottom gonna fall out of this and everybody gonna be in shambles. Here's another one for some of my people that's on government assistance in any way, form, or fashion, whether it be mental disability, medical disability, or retirement. Man, what's this been? Let me think. July? They cut my mama's retirement down, her pension. They cutting all that stuff. If you waiting on a government assistance check every month, all I can say, you better use that thing. Stop splurging it. Stop wasting it. You better start buying things that you're gonna need to survive just in case. For instance, I'm gonna also have another conversation about these. I'm gonna have it now. We ain't doing nothing. These RVs and campers. Listen, some people think that's doing too much. Listen, if they kick your butt out, where you gonna go? Where you and your kids gonna go? You looking at a camper and they want, say, $11,000 for it. I'm just picking a number off the top of my head. It's small, but you like, whoo, for what? Man, you better rethink that. You better rethink that. Look, I got a two-man tent right here. I got a two-man tent right here, pop up in no time. You better start thinking about places you may have to go live. They kicking people out of these apartments. They kicking people off their own, out of their house because they can't pay the mortgage and can't pay the taxes. You ain't, it's only so much you can do. So we're gonna be discussing them campers and RVs again. And I know before everybody was like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. But listen, that's not why I got it, because frankly, it ain't the prettiest RV in the world. I got it because I need it. And to keep it all 100 with you, I'm thinking about, and I've been shopping for a camper. I told Eco Neighbor and Gigi's Natural, they bought that camper. I told her, yeah, I'm about to come holler at y'all real quick, cause that's what I was talking about. I'm about to get me a camper. It sounds crazy to the person, it sounds crazy to people that ain't paying attention. Look how beautiful. It sounds crazy to people that ain't paying attention. But it makes perfect sense to people. Okay. But it makes perfect sense to people that's paying attention. Perfect sense. We invest in shoes. We invest in some of the most ridiculous stuff. We do. And I ain't even gonna call it invest, because that's using the word wrong. We buy the dumbest stuff, and none of it ever has any life-saving abilities. We want a brand new car, just so you can show your friends my car is better than yours. That's people don't buy cars because they need a new car. They don't. People buy new cars because they like, ooh, the new one come with Bluetooth. Or the new one, you can talk in the screen. Or the new one can drive itself. We don't do stuff. Think about surviving. Or our family surviving. None of that. So, it's getting to a point, family, where we need to really start doing some growing up thinking. We don't do no growing up thinking. A lot of us still think like we teenagers. Like it's the last summer after high school, you know? Everybody graduate from high school and they say, I'm a sit out for a year. Sit out for the summer. Then I'm gonna start school. Then next thing you know, that go on for months and months. How y'all doing this morning? That go on for months. Then years. Then you done pop 3 or 4 kids out. Now you gotta start trying to work to pay for the kids. And Lord forbid, child support if stuff don't go right. Then what you do? You stuck. You've been doing this for 5 or 6 years, never stepped 1 foot trying to hire your education in one way, form, or fashion. Here come that hill. Let me get my mind right. Okay. This is the wagon. Let me show you this hill. You can see the hill from the water. I'm gonna let you do that again. Look at this. This is for all my disabled, handicapped, physically challenged. You can do this. Now look where we come from. Okay. Gotta breathe. That's steeper than it looks. Okay. This is the tree I always rest at. Hold on. Don't be stupid. Okay. Gotta get my breath. Look at this. So you see what I'm talking about. That's that lake way down there. That was right next to my feet. Now look. We gotta practice. If you don't practice, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Matter of fact, if you don't practice and stay up on top of that, you will lose it. That's one of those use it or lose it. We ready? Okay, let's do it. So, don't let nobody tell you because you out of shape, you can't do something. The only reason you can't do stuff and accomplish your goals is you keep listening to idiots like that. Sometimes, family, people get mad at you for trying to accomplish stuff because they can't do it. Some people get mad at you for accomplishing your goals, everyday goals, life goals, because they can't do it. So the only thing that'll even come close to making them feel better about being a failure is to ridicule you and talk to themselves and try to talk you into believing that you're the failure. That's who we surround ourselves with. That's who we surround ourselves with. Stay away from them folks. They don't mean you no good. Now, anybody and their mama will see me. He ain't walking no 4 miles. He ain't doing that. That ain't gonna happen. He ain't gonna run like at camp. He ain't gonna do that. That ain't gonna happen. He can't lift that up. Can't do that. That ain't gonna happen. Let me tell you something. Man, I hate when people don't have their dog on the fucking leash. Jesus, how irresponsible. All right, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that.
They wouldn't hurt you, but I know you don't know that.
Exactly, thank you.
All right.
All right. So, anyway, man, be responsible if you're gonna do it. Anyway, this is how this goes, family. I think I outlasted my camera. Even my camera shut off. We're going up another hill. And of course, you see the wagon still hanging on. You can see that hill now back there. We got this. We got this. Don't let them tell you you can't do stuff. Don't let them even, look, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. And the stock on talk is going down, baby. The stock on talk is plummeting. show it. Get your ass up and do it. Stop talking about it. Stop saying what you gon' do. King Amagana, Queen Amabata. Stop it. You know what? I didn't plan on walking today. That's why another reason I didn't even bother my wife. I got there, I woke up. First thing you do, wash your face, sit on the toilet, start scrolling. I said, no, I ain't gonna do this today. I ain't even gonna start my coffee. I ain't gonna do this today. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. I put an Apple AirTag in my bag, left a note, told my wife where I am, cut my phone on, and I'm out. Kissed her, I'm gone. Man, stop waiting on your exercise partner. God is your exercise partner. Now, if your friend want to join in, great. If your friend want to join in, that's a bonus. Now, both of y'all can talk about God and humanity, right? We can have a three-way conversation. But don't just wait on your friend. You already got somebody to walk with you in the spirit. I got y'all, but before I cut this camera on, I had the Father. If this camera wasn't gonna work, it would have been sad that my friends can't see, but for the most part, I got company. You're not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. And I almost stepped in some dog poop. Listen, you ain't alone. Stop feeling like you alone. You woke up to you in an empty bed, to you in an empty home. That's a smack in the face to God. You woke up with God in your bed next to you. You supposed to roll over, praise him and thank him for waking me. It's no different than somebody there laying next to you. Kiss him on the cheek, go down and get your day started. You ain't alone. And every time you tell yourself that, you know who's really putting that in your head? Television. Television. Social media. Society is telling you you're alone. If you ain't got no man, you sorry. You ain't got no old lady, you sorry. We go hunting for things, for fantasies. Ain't nothing wrong with being by yourself, because you're not. You're not. And for the most part, some people will go off and lay up with people to get on their damn nerves just to say they got somebody. How stupid is that? I've known women that lay up with a man and beat their brains in every night. Cause something ain't right? That man will beat their brains in. But when she around her friends, yeah, I got a man. Yeah, he fine too. Girl, look at his muscles. He this, he that. Yeah, but you gotta wear all that makeup because he black your eyes, make you look like you got on a pair of Ray-Bans every day. Because both of them eyes is blacked out, faded. Fellas the same way. Just to say you got some slick old lady. Oh man, she fine as hell. Oh man, she cold. Man, his girl cold. Yeah, but she take all this money, treat him like a little punk, tell him what to do, how to do it, when to do it, where to do it. Treat you like garbage. Sleep with your best friend, just to turn around. And you just happy. Yeah, my girl fine, man. You see all that on her? Whoo. Man, she cold, man. Yeah, but she treats you like crap. And you better hurry up and get home before the street lights is on, sucker. Sometimes you don't need to be in that situation at all. Sometimes it's good to be alone. You know? Go meditate. I tell you this, you see how I went down to Florida by myself? Sometimes me and my wife be like, look, go take one. Go take a break. Go relax. Oh, you don't want to go? Yeah, I do want to go. But I'm telling you, even in a marriage, we've been married for 30 years, sometime, man, you need to go reflect on who you are, not who we are, right? Sometimes you need to go off in the woods, the wilderness, go out of town by yourself and reflect on who you are, not with friends necessarily. Figure out who you are and remember who you are, okay? I love my wife to death, but I don't ever want her to lose her because she has to do everything for us. Every now and then you need a refresher, a little charge up. Go and draw you a nice hot bath. Get your candles and your scents together. Fellas, go to the gym, whatever you need to do. Take a minute for yourself. That don't mean you cheating. That don't mean you doing wrong. It mean, man, I need a minute. So I don't do nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? How you doing this morning? So that's what that's all about. You're not alone though. Okay? Remember that. So this is the end of the line, y'all. I want to say this is where we started, remember? Probably not. This is where we started. The sun has moved overhead. But let's see where we at. I'm gonna put this down so we can see what we doing here. Remember, all of my supplies and everything is in the description box below. Everything you see in the description box below is everything I have on my back in this wagon and the wagon itself. If you're looking for any of this equipment, it's in the description box below, and all you gotta do is click on the link. So this is what I'm gonna do right now with y'all. Let's see how far we went. It's been 83 minutes, so we did that in less than an hour and a half, especially with the stopping. 3.5 miles. We did 3.5 miles. Let me see if I can show you that. Can y'all see that? So that's because I took that shortcut too. I shouldn't have took that shortcut. I could have squeezed that up to 4 miles. So there you go, family. Let me see. Yeah, we doing good. Now, I'm gonna show you, let me show you big lead, okay? I'm showing y'all that, not because I don't want to show my beautiful body, but I'm showing you this to show you if I can do it, what the hell are you waiting for? So before you go to calling names and talking about people, if I can do that, live and direct, hour and a half, 3.5 miles. And now I gotta walk another half mile home. No, 3/4 of a mile home. So by the time this is over, it'll be 4.25 miles. So, family, you can do this. All right. Ooh, that hat is hot now. Anybody got any questions before I cut this thing off? Any questions whatsoever? This is how you want to feel every morning. You wake up to the Father. You wake up, he gave you energy. What you gonna do, waste that energy? He gave you, you wake up, I feel good, right? You better use it. Use it, right? So I'm gonna get on out of here, everybody. I wanna say thank you. And again, before I leave, this is for my elderly, my handicapped, my disabled. That don't mean you can't bug out. That don't mean you can't handle it. That don't mean you can't prep and get ready. Because I hear a lot of that, like, I'm 90 years old, so I don't want to hear that. Because we had 90-year-old people at the camp. I don't want to hear it. Well, you know, I'm missing a foot. I don't want to hear it. Had somebody missing a foot at the camp. Well, I can't carry all that weight on my back like you led. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So, all right. Now, I'll accept that. I'll accept you saying, I ain't doing that. I just don't care. When the Father called me home, I ain't going to try to contest it. I'm just going to go. If you say it like that, then okay. We can just stop the conversation. But if you trying to, listen, we got enough people motivating us to do wrong in the first place. Why are you going to do it to yourself? You motivating yourself to be helpless. But then we only helpless because you don't know the consequences. We only helpless because you don't know the consequences, right? But then when some fire touch your ass, you be like, oh, help me. Somebody help. Because you think consequences ain't no big deal. Until the consequences come smack you in the face. Then you asking for help. Nah. Get yourself together before you have to ask for help. Beg for help, because when you asking for help, you're not asking anymore. You're begging for somebody to help you. All right? Everybody have a wonderful day. This is to all my people that was asking me about what can you do for the elderly, because I can't carry that weight on my back, the disabled, the handicapped, the physically challenged, overweight. We can still do this. You just saw me do it, and I'm damn near all of those. Okay? This is for your babies too, carrying your baby. How would I bug out? How would I prep? And I got like a 4-year-old. Right? And if you got a kid that's about 6 or 7, he need to have a pack on his back or her back. Just saying. All right, Leah Farmer 73, I love y'all. Come on, come with me. We're going to have another discussion about this. And I think of all the questions, put all the questions in the comment section below of anything you need to know today. And I want to say thank you to everybody that contributed to this and all the super chats. I want to say thank you for that. I'm sorry I couldn't read them. I'm sorry I couldn't read some of y'all messages because this is kind of hard to do. Walking, singing, breathing, it's hard. And I can't see. So thank you. Thank you, because you help keep me motivated. Think about this, you motivate me and I help try to motivate other people. It's a cycle. All right? Thank you guys. Leah Farmer 73. I love y'all, and I'm out. Talk is cheap. The stocks for talk is plummeting. Just do it. Prove it.